Hey guys, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of My Hero Academia on season 7 on episode 5 or episode 143 in a total number of episodes. This episode right here was actually pretty nice, and we begin what is the next event that many have been waiting for. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that the episode opens up to see Himiko Toga entering her house and sees a bunch of vandalism where it's a bunch of insults and etc. Not to mention the place of memories of how her parents are telling her, "What the heck are you doing? Can you stop doing this?" Blah blah blah. I don't know. One thing's for certain is that she decides to look at it, and then Darby ends up talking to her after she gets out of the house, and Darby decides to burn that house down because it's just possible bad memories, and maybe it's just an act out of saying, hey, we're gonna destroy everything, you better get ready, you still have that sample of blood that you could enter the march, sad man's march of grief whatsoever, that kind of thing, and then so forth. And then as the episode continues on, there'll be a scene after the opening of My Hero Academia where Tomura is screaming in agony and pain right now and trying to keep himself possibly keep himself together. Spinner or Iguchi, on the other hand, is saying, hey, is he gonna be okay? And All For One's like, hey, it's not a problem, man. I mean, he may look like he's in pain right now, but he's handling it nicely here and there. I don't know. One thing's for certain is that we get to see that All For One actually has spies in the UA Fortress, or in many other places. I don't know. One thing's for certain is that these guys are what's the word? Go cause some trouble. Make sure you cause enough pain and misery to get Midoriya and everyone else out of there. I don't know. One thing's for certain is that All For One gave orders to his spies in UA to what's the word? To make sure to cause enough of a ruckus to where Midoriya is forced to leave, that kind of thing. And then we get to see Class 1A coming back to their dorms right now, and then we had to it Alma and Tsukuuchi shows up to talk to everyone about the situation, Well, Class 1A that is. Eventually, Class 1A and the others will later on make their leave, and they end up having to go to a new fortress that's called Troy, which is kind of nostalgic considering that we all know what that name of Troy is, that kind of thing. But you also get to see that after they moving in, Izuku ends up talking to Uraraka for a bit and thanks her for what she's done. She says, don't make a big deal out of it, you always sweat the small stuff. But Izuku will also ask her, hey, what are you doing out here? And Uraraka's I'm just looking at the city right now because of how it's destroyed here and there. But I also can't stand the fact of, how it is or what it looks like, I mean, she even talks about her time with Himiko Toga, about, how she said what was common sense whatsoever, but she never understood her as a human being, and that, she's trying to figure out how to not get these feelings in the way again. But Izuku, so sorry, I'm a little tired. Izuku therefore tells Uraraka, no, I understand, I get it, because I'm the same with Shigaraki Tomura, because I sense a little crying boy in there, and I know fighting is inevitable, but I wanted to help, and I want to help Tomura in the end, etc. And then Uraraka, feeling like she's the same as Deku, feels like they're both weird, There'll also be another scene involving Todoroki talking with with Ida and Bakugo about the sibling relationship, while Kirishima is being the background character about the situation. Although Todoroki's thinking in his mind, he doesn't know what to think right now because he doesn't know what Toya's favorite food is. And Bakugo says, I bet it's udon, hot piping udon kind of thing, etc. Which I thought was pretty funny. But yeah. As for the rest of the episode, we have to all for one is like, what's the word? Starting to like make his plans go into motion. And fortunately for him, and unfortunately for everyone else, I mean, all for one could tell like who's lying to him or who has malice and deceit, you know, that kind of thing. Since he stole that kind of cork when the Age of Corks began, you know, that kind of thing. But other than that, we have to it that things are still looking like I guess bleak for the heroes, you know, because of what's going on. We have to it Izuku meets up with someone and then sees Aoyama and gets ready for him to like what's the word? Go into action to like fight against like all for one in his army. Although Aoyama stops Izuku and wants to tell him something involving like what happened with Corks, you know, why everything's starting to go down. The yen value is like not really that really great anymore, etc. And that the one who wants to control everything, like creating water, gas, strength, electricity, will be the one to like handle it all nicely, and that will be all for one, you know. Eventually, Aoyama apologizes to Izuku and says, I'm sorry about doing this, you know, and I really want to help my mother and father. And then we get to see all for one show up, and all for one, therefore, applause to Yuga Aoyama in either a mocking way or I don't know what it is, but all I know is he's not very, like, concerning anyway. But, eventually, although Aoyama put on the great act, you know, he actually ends up turning against all for one, which all for one's thinking in his mind, how did this happen at all? But it doesn't matter anyway because he's about to get one for all and finish his quest, you know. But we have to it that Aoyama's like, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're the one that's in trouble right now. And we have to it that eventually a warp gate shows up, and we get to see that Monoma is actually part of that warp gate, and then we get to see many other heroes show up to help out Aoyama and Deku and face all for one and finish this fight once and for all, you know. So this is where like the real fight begins, and the real final fight begins, and get ready to like finish things once and for all, you know, that kind of thing. And that's about it. Preview next episode. It looks like to me things are starting to like start the final battle, so we'll see how this turns out. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.